From the very first day we announced the HTML5 is Ready app contest, we said we wanted badass apps. In this final installment, we asked the judges what that means to them.
So what makes a badass HTML5 application? Well, to me, I get excited when these web applications, HTML5 apps, really kind of take the best of the web and the best of their platforms.
So for me, a badass app is something that has really great user experience. It's very usable, and just kind of a slick kind of entry and exit to use the functionality inside the app.
It's one thing to be a badass coder, but if you can't deliver that in the user experience, it doesn't really come across as badass.
So I think a badass app built on HTML5 leverages a lot of those new innovative capabilities inside the spec to really make the difference between any kind of application built in HTML5 and any other technology effectively zero.
I think is you got to surprise people with what is capable of being done with a web application. So what's it going to take to win it for me? In my mind, I'm going to know when I see it. The winning app tends to pop out.
That's really kind of what I'm looking for, the kind of app that when I'm experiencing it, I feel like, wow, I wouldn't have thought of that, but I wish I would have.
And so I'm really jazzed when I get to see kind of the perfect marriage of web-based application that fits very nicely on that given platform.
The interactions that everyone experiences within the app should be less than 100 milliseconds for sure, and hopefully a lot faster. I want really fast interaction with all the key parts of the app.
And how innovative is the app inside of its category? There's a lot of categories to choose from in the contest, and so any app that really takes a different direction, a new approach, takes a new angle to maybe some of the common problems that we've seen in mobile, that's going to be really interesting for me to see and will really weigh heavily on my judging and maybe make me pick one of those apps more heavily than another.
But also, I want to see an app that I want on my home screen by default that I'm going to use every day until you pry my device from my cold, dead hands. That's what I want to see.